Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about overcoming adversity and build resilience. I will answer 6 questions based on the reading by Sam Stewart and the inspirational message of Nick Vujicic. What can you learn from Nick Vujicic? The biggest lessons I learned from Nick Vujicic is that our limitations do not define our future. Nick was born without arms and legs, but he decided not to let his condition control his life. He teaches us that difficult days are opportunities to become stronger. I also learned that the greatest disability is not physical. It is living without knowing your value, your purpose, and your destiny. This story inspires me to believe that I can live a life without limits if I keep moving forward. What would you have done if you had been born without arms and legs? Honestly, I think my childhood would have been very difficult. I would have felt sad, frustrated, and probably angry. However, if I had received love and support from my family, I think I would have learned to accept myself. I would have tried to study, develop my talents, and encourage other people's. Nick's example shows me that our attitude can change our entire life. What does the author think about challenge? Contrast it with your opinion. According to some stewards, challenges and setbacks are a normal part of life. He believes that success has more value when we struggle for it, and every obstacle is an opportunity to grow. I agree with him because I had experienced academic and personal difficulty. Sometimes I felt like giving up, but those experiences made me more mature and stronger. The difference is that I also believe faith helps and face adversity because hope keeps at strength when life becomes difficult. What is the resilience explained under 3 tips? Resilience is the ability to recover from difficult situations and continue moving forward instead and giving up. The first tip is having a growth mindset. This means believe that our abilities can improve through efforts, practice, and learnings. Mistakes are not the end. These are opportunities to become better. The second tip is the positive self-talk. The author says our um, the author says all thoughts are not always facts. Instances of sayings I'm not good enough. We can't say I'm not good enough yet. That small words change our attitudes and give us up, hope. The third tip is the preparations. We cannot control every problem, but we can prepare for challenge. Learning from our past experiences help us feel more confident when new difficulties appears. Um, do you consider yourself resilient? Yes, I do consider myself a resilient person. I am studying system engineering and my academic learning has not always been easy. I have faced obstacles, uncertainties, changes, and moments of stress. But I continue working toward my goals. I also serve in my church Ruth Dance Ministry, and that had taught my discipline, perseverance, and teamwork. Resilience does not mean never feeling weak. It means choosing to continue despite difficult. Um, where are five rare situations from my past using the three conditionals? If I had managed my time better, I would have gotten better grades. If I had been more confident, I would have participated in more school activity. If I had started exercises earlier, I would have been healthier today. If I had worried less about failure, I would have enjoyed more opportunity. If I had given up during difficult moments, I would not have become the person I am today. The conclusion. In conclusion, resilience is not about having a perfect life. It's about choosing to grow through adversity. believe in ourselves, and never giving up. Thank you for listening. Listen.